The 4-day work week is everywhere right now. NHS leadership, union reps, politicians, everyone has an opinion. They're debating whether shortening the week is the answer to the burnout crisis in healthcare. And I get the appeal. Genuinely. When you're running on fumes after a run of nights, the idea of a guaranteed 3-day weekend feels like salvation. But here's what nobody is saying out loud. Rearranging your schedule does not fix the underlying problem. Today I want to talk about what actually does. 2 in 5 U.S. healthcare workers now say their jobs feel unsustainable. More than half of UK physicians display signs of burnout. In Ireland, the system is losing clinicians to the private sector at a pace it simply can't keep up with. These numbers are striking, but they're also telling us something specific about what is actually broken. And it's not just the hours. While reducing total hours can ease fatigue, it doesn't touch the root causes. Loss of autonomy, administrative overload, the gap between why you went into medicine and why you trained for years and what your actual day now looks like. That gap, that is the problem. And a 4-day week doesn't close it. On the other 3 days, you're still in the same system, grinding against structural barriers. I want to tell you something about how real change actually happens, because I learned it at 19, in circumstances that felt fairly hopeless. At 19, I sat down and wrote a goal that sounded completely ridiculous. I wanted to travel the world, have someone else pay for it, and I wanted to earn at least $200,000 a year doing it. I had no idea how any of that would happen. I grew up around people who believed that abundance was for other people. The money wasn't there. The connections weren't there. But I kept the goal alive, and I started connecting skills to it. Clinical training first, then computer science, then project management. Each new layer made me more valuable. Each credential opened a door I hadn't seen before. Momentum built slowly. And then, suddenly, quickly, I became an international healthcare IT consultant, working across the US, Europe, and beyond. $300,000 a year, 150,000 air miles annually, and no night shifts ever again. Not because I found a better schedule, because I kept building skills that compounded, and I kept my eyes on where I was actually going. The clinicians I coach are sitting in exactly that place right now. They can see change is needed, but can't see the path forward. The work-life balance crisis isn't a scheduling problem. It's a meaning problem, a control problem, this is not what I signed up for problem. The answer is to take your clinical expertise somewhere that structures work differently. The digital health sector is that place. Not because of shorter hours, but because you have control. You set boundaries. This is work-life integration. So, how do you start? I want to give you 3 foundations. Foundation 1, recognize what's actually draining you. Most clinicians assume burnout is about hours, but when they audit it honestly, they find specific things eating them alive. Documentation at 11 p.m., a system that ignores your input. These aren't just frustrations, they are signals. Foundation 2. Understand that your clinical expertise is your most valuable asset in digital health. There is a structural shortage of clinicians in health technology. Companies need people who understand the bedside. Your clinical brain is not a liability. It is the thing they cannot easily hire for. It is the most valuable thing in the room. Foundation 3. Start building momentum now, not after you've decided. The mistake is waiting for certainty. That is not how careers transition. That is how paralysis works. Momentum is built by adding the next skill, having the next conversation. Here are 4 things you can do this week, not someday, this week. First, audit your current frustrations. Write them down. Second, research the roles. Search clinical informaticist or health IT consultant. You will recognize your own skills there. Third, connect a skill to the goal. Start a course in health informatics or project management. Every credential compounds. Fourth, find someone who has made the move. LinkedIn is full of us. Reach out and ask a single question. People are generous. I want to say something clearly. I have enormous respect for every clinician fighting inside a broken system. It is extraordinary. But you cannot pour from an empty cup. And waiting for the system to fix itself is not a strategy. It is hope dressed up as a plan. Think about where you want to be in 10 years, not what your Rota looks like, where you want your career to have taken you. That clinician who traveled the world, he started with a goal that sounded ridiculous, and he built toward it, one step at a time. You can do exactly the same thing. I'd love to know in the comments what's draining your energy most right now. Be honest. If this resonated, please subscribe. I put out a new video every week on digital health careers and building integration. And if you're ready to make a move, my Impact Coaching program is designed for you. Link is below. Thank you for watching.